Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It is Monday and first day of the second week of second term. Today again we are going to enjoy another lesson on the subject of English. Please keep interest and follow the instructions and follow the lesson so that you can enjoy it in full strength. As per previous knowledge, you already know several things. My question is very simple. When a message is conveyed, how many persons are involved? Think about the question. When a message is conveyed, how many persons are involved? When there is a conversation and there is conveying of the messages, there are how many persons involved in this activity? Yes, you know well. Many of you gave me the right answer. There are 3 persons involved in conveying of the message. The first person is the one who sends the message, and the second person is the one who receives the message. Still there is a third person who conveys the message and takes it from the first person, that is the sender, and conveys it to the person who is at the receiver end. 3 persons are involved in this regard. These are Mr. A, Mr. C and Mr. B. For example, Mr. A says to Mr. C, "I shall see you." Now Mr. C will convey the message to Mr. B. So the diagram shows all this activity. Mr. A conveys the message to Mr. C to convey it to Mr. B. Mr. A says to Mr. C, "I shall see you." Now Mr. C will convey the message to Mr. B, and he has 2 ways, 2 options to convey the message. In the first option, he will not change any word from the message, and as it is, as he received from Mr. A, conveys it to Mr. B. Mr. A says to Mr. C, "I shall see you." So he can change some words. For example, he can say, Mr. A says to Mr. C that he will see him. He will see him. And he will see him because Mr. C is somebody, him, for example. Mr. A says to Mr. C, "I shall see you." Here he is not bringing any change in the statement. So this is called direct speech, direct form of narration. And if he says, Mr. A says to Mr. C that he will see him, this him is for Mr. C. Mr. C, instead of Mr. C, we are using the word him as a pronoun. Here he is bringing some changes in the sentence, so he is involving himself in this way. It is called indirect form of speech, indirect form of narration. So in this lesson we are going to discuss 2 ways of conveying messages. The first message is called direct speech. It can also be called direct form of narration. The second way of conveying messages in direct speech, here Mr. C is making some changes in the sentence. So it is indirect speech. He is involving himself. In this way, these are also called direct and indirect forms of narration. We will also learn how to convert the direct speech into indirect speech. Dear students, this interesting lesson is for all sections of grade 8. Very interesting activity for the students to know how to change the narration, how to change direct speech into indirect speech. It is 6th of July 2020 and very shining day, Monday. Your same teacher Sayyid Mubashir Hussain is here. The main objectives of this lesson are very much clear. The first objective is to enable the students to define different ways of narration. Not only it, but they can also define narration. They can also define different ways of narration. The second objective is to enable the students to get basic understanding of the conversion of direct speech into indirect speech. And the third thing is to give practice in basic rules. So in this lesson we will practice some of the basic rules of the sentence. What is narration? The most important thing is, what is narration? In simple words, narration means narrating or conveying some message. It's so interesting. Forms of narration. Definitely there are two ways or forms of narration. The first form is direct form of narration. It can also be called direct speech. And the second form of narration is indirect form, and it is also called indirect speech. Dear students, now the question arises, what is change of narration? Change of narration means to convert a direct speech into an indirect speech, or an indirect speech into a direct speech. There are different parts of a sentence in this way. Let's see the sentence again. Mr. A says to Mr. C, I shall see you tomorrow. Here we find two clauses in one sentence, and these two major clauses, two major parts are, Mr. A says to Mr. C, it is reporting speech of the sentence, and I shall see you tomorrow, it is reported speech of the sentence. Now we will learn how to convert a direct speech into an indirect speech. In the reporting speech, you can see two words are underlined, he and me. Basically, these are subject and object of the first clause reporting speech. Here you see some changes have been pointed out. I has been changed to he, shall has been changed to will, C remains the same, you is changed to him, tomorrow is changed into the next day. Basically, in the first sentence it was Mr. A says to Mr. C, so this change has been brought accordingly him. If there is the word me, here should come me. He says to me that he will see me the next day. All the changes have been colored green. You can easily see. He says to me, I shall see you tomorrow. He says to me that he will see me the next day. In this way, as already I have told you that there was Mr. C, so him was put there, but now it is me, so it is being changed with the word me. He says to me that he will see me the next day. Three changes can be seen in reported speech. The first thing is change in pronoun. You see the word I, it has been changed into he. The word you, it has been changed into me. Then you see there is a change in verb. Shall has become will. Then you see change in other words. For example, tomorrow has been changed into the phrase the next day. First of all, we should try to understand change in the pronoun. There are three things to be pointed out. The first thing, always keep this thing in your mind. First person in reported speech gets changed by subject in the reporting speech, and second person in reported speech gets changed by object in the reporting speech. Then there is third person in reported speech gets no change. Then there is pronoun of charts. First person I and the plural is we. Second person you for both cases singular and plural. He, she, it for third person singular, and they for third person plural. There are four other columns you can see in this regard, and we will change the words accordingly. There are two ways to convey a message. He says to me, I shall see you tomorrow. He is the subject, me is the object. He says to me that he will see me the next day. Here you can see a change. So the first way of method is called direct speech, and the second way is called indirect speech. Now you can see change in verb, and in verb you can have two kinds of changes: simple change and then change in tense. Simple change is so easy to be understood. Here you can see shall has been changed into will. There is no change of tense, but simple change has been brought in the sentence. Then there is third type of change in other words. For example, tomorrow has been changed into the next day, and there are other words, they can be changed. For example, this into that, these into those, today into that day, etc. Here are some other words given. This is changed into that, these is changed into those, here into there, hither into thither, now into then, today into that day, tonight into that night, yesterday is changed into the last day or the previous day, tomorrow is changed the day, the next day or the following day. Come into go, sir or madam can be changed into respectfully. Please is changed by request or beg. Yes, he, yes, no, well, etc. All right, these will be changed. These will be deleted just in the sentence, and they will be conveyed to you when the situation comes. Good morning, etc. They are changed into greeted or bide. Some sentences are given here as practice. Put into indirect form of speech. The first sentence is, he says I was ill. He says that he was ill. I is the first person, it will be replaced by the subject he. so he was ill. He says that he was ill. Second sentence, she says I can sing. She can sing. She says that she can sing. I is the first person and it will be replaced by the subject of the reporting speech, she. So there you can use she can sing. Then they say we are Muslims. They say that they are Muslims. They say that they are Muslims. Then the next word, you say that you are a Muslim. I is replaced by you, and then a simple change of verb is there. With you will use are, not am. So you say I am a Muslim, you say that you are a Muslim. The next sentence, you say we are players, you say that you are players. We is the first person and it will be replaced by the subject you. Here you can use you say that you are players. Next sentence, I say I am a woodcutter. I say that I am a woodcutter. I is the first person, it will be replaced by the subject I. So again there is I, so it will not be changed because at the both places you can see the word I. We say we are not thieves. We say that we are not thieves. You, in the same way you can make all of the other sentences. Now today we have learned many things. We have learned what is narration. We have learned how many forms of narration are there. So narration is to convey a message. And how many forms of narration are there? Definitely direct form of narration, indirect form of narration. Then what is basic difference between a direct form of narration and indirect form of narration? It is also called direct speech and indirect speech. How will we convert a direct speech into an indirect speech? Definitely today we have learned, we have discussed so many things about conversion of direct speech into an indirect speech. Then what are the basic rules of conversion? You use that instead of commas, and then in the reported speech you will bring three types of changes. The first type of change is called pronouns, and the second type is called change of verbs, and then change in other words. As far as your first thing is called, that is pronouns, the first person in the reported speech must be changed with the subject of reporting speech. Second person must be changed with the object of the reporting speech, and third person will have no change in this regard. Now home assignment for the students. Dear students, you are advised to convert the following sentences into indirect form of speech. It is your homework. So there are some sentences. The first sentence, you say I am not feeling well. I say I have an urgent piece of work. You say comma and word commas begin, we were playing cricket. He says I bought a book yesterday. They say we will not go to Karachi. She says I have set the bird free. We say we were swimming in the tank. You say I have lost my pen. You say I have lost my pen. You say we went to the railway station. She says I have helped my friend. Then the next page of home assignment is in front of you. You can see she says I will go to my native place. They say we love our neighbor. I say to her, you are very weak. I say to him, you are a very brave boy. I say to them, you have done well. She says to me, I will help you. I say to her, you will help me. He says to me, I will help you. She says to us, you are my neighbors. She says to me, I don't know your father. Students, thank you very much for paying attention to your lesson. I hope you will learn a lot. I will be available in the period and you can ask anything you want. Any type of difficulty you can ask, you can consult with me, and you can leave some question in the group of English. And if you haven't joined your group yet, the group of English, try to make it sure to be there in the group, and inshallah I will see you in the last period. Now a simple request, please do share this video, subscribe, do comment on it. All these things will help me to prepare the lessons well, and your cooperation, your feedback is encouraged. Thank you very much.